Oh, dear Lord God. Child. So I just had to rewatch Fashionaires from last night. I was looking at it, KL, but my good brother L Teddy had to go off on some late ass hood rat that I'm gonna go off on later on down the line. And I had to log off, but I quickly logged back on and I caught the rest of it. Shout out to KL and all of them that reached out to me down under the live feeds where we were still watching this damn show, child. So this is the mid-season finale. Season 2, episode 5, Cocktails, Karaoke, and KiKi. This was actually a good episode because it was filled with chock full of a lot of drama, mayhem, calamity, and mess. So we just gonna dwell on into it the best way we know how. So KL and Marv calls out Natasha for her fakery. Yeah, I've been told y'all, Natasha ain't nothing but a snake in the grass. She ain't nobody friend. She only befriends people when she feel as though she could get something up out of them, which is why she's constantly trying to plug in to what everybody else has going on. And my whole thing is, if you a boss bitch like you said you is, you would be able to do your own thug thizzle on your own. You wouldn't need nobody help. You wouldn't need to constantly want to do this whole pick me, pick me, pick me type of nonsense that you on. I ain't never seen her for that dusty bitch. And I'm so glad that KL and Ma finally see her for who she really is. And KL, you a special kind of fool if you ever try to befriend Natasha after this. Moving on. Hold up, y'all. My bad, y'all. That was the piece that I had to kick out a couple of days ago asking me did he leave his charger over here. Yeah, you did. But I ain't gonna tell him that because I don't want him back over here. Girl, he got the money. Buy him another one. Hell. Moving on. So KL meets with Trey from Trey Vodka to do a commercial for him in exchange for them to be one of the liquor sponsors for Atlanta's Fashion Week. This is what I love about KL. KL is about his business. Now, don't get me wrong. He a messy queen just like her, all the rest of them. But one thing that you can't say is that Mama Girl ain't about her business, because she is. I like Trey. Trey reminds me of the kind of down-home brothers that I went to school with and this, that, and this. But I will say this, Trey. Child, how you make your vodka? Especially if it's running around there in Mississippi. Listen, I remember that episode of Bring It when I had to get Whitney ass together for setting up there trying to serve these people moonshine that her cousin Pookie made down to the bathtub. Now, if you made that down to the bathtub, you know, and who made it? Did you make it, Grandma make it, or Big Mama make it? It's the difference between Grandmama and Big Mama. Which one of them made it, Trey? I'm going to give you some full free promotion, even though I don't drink vodka. That's piss water. That's headache water. That's I'm ready to fight water. That's what that is. I'm a cognac, brandy, scotch, you know, dark liquor type of girl. But shout out to Trey Vodka and the Trey Vodka up-and-coming distillery. If you round in Atlanta or Mississippi and use a piss water drinker, Trey Vodka is the one to go to. Hit up Trey. Trey will do you right. So KL calls Shea over to his grind loft, honey, because he be living a loft life. He don't give a fuck about you niggas. So lets her know that now he wants her to be the face of, you know, the line, or whatever the case may be. And to try to figure out the bull crap that's going on between her and Nico. It ain't nothing going on between them. Nico is a messy queen. It ain't nothing going on between them. Nico is a messy queen. See, Nico is young. He's 21 years old. I guess I'll let him slide by. Because, well, I can't even say that. Because when I was 21, I wasn't even that damn queenie, nor was I that damn messy. You know, constantly keeping up drama, mayhem, and mess betwixt people that I have to associate myself with trying to be on this show. My whole thing is, Nico, much like Natasha, if you is who you say you is, you wouldn't have to be up here trying to do whatever you can to keep your peach, girl. You already shaped like a damn peach. Now you up here carrying back bones and carrying back what you think you know or what you think you heard about somebody, constantly running down on Shea, and I'm just not understanding why. You coming off as a hater. That's how you're coming off as. You're coming off as a hater. It ain't cute. Well, you already ain't cute, but it makes you even more ain't cute. Hating on this woman, talking about this woman, always have something negative to say about this woman. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Like I'm trying to can, but I can't, Nico. I don't like you. I don't like you. He's such a sissy. I don't like that sissy shit. That's what sissies do. So it's karaoke night, and Mav, girl. Now, first of all, Mav, your confessional look, I didn't live. It made you look 60 instead of 50 with all of that Betty Crocker base concealer that you put on. And me and R got friends. Man, R got cool. R got hit me up, daughter. Because I won't feeling all of the makeup that she had on her face. Now, the white would have been cute, but she had about 50 million strands of pearls. And to me, that's what threw it off. The wig is what threw it off. Like, the best I have seen Mauve looks thus far was at karaoke night. She had a light beat, regular clothes, a regular hairdo, and she looked great. Cause I was sitting there looking at her, and I was like, who is this woman? And come to find out, it's Mauve. Yeah, Mauve, that's the lane that you need to stay in. And that bodyguard, Mauve, let me say, first of all, Mauve, I don't even know what you're doing with a bodyguard. I don't know what you thought was going to happen to you in a room full of these people. I highly doubt any of them was going to dive on you to the point where you needed to have a bodyguard. But if you going to have a bodyguard, at least don't let it be one that's... Like I said it in the comments last night, I said, why'd that man look like he just got in trouble and Mauve told him to sit in the corner? Girl, he had his head down the whole time. He won't doing nothing. Like, girl, and then when KL told me he was asleep, I said, what the... Mauve, listen, because you sitting up there talking about something that he be bodyguarding celebrities and this, that. I don't see how in the world he could. He couldn't even sit. And they had some real shit broke out. What would have woke him up? The gunshots, the ruckus, you getting your ass whooped? But I guess so, bodyguard. I ain't here to take nobody's job or nothing. I'm just saying, girl, don't tell me something. Anyway, so Jay was doing Shay's makeup for the commercial, and they talk about what happened on the Scamazon trip. KL, that took me out. The Scamazon trip. That's exactly what it was. Because she is a scheming, scamming ass woman. She really is. And another thing. Getting back to the beginning of the entire situation. I could understand where KL was coming from when it came to Natasha. It's like, damn, bitch. This wasn't my trip. This wasn't my idea. You invited all of us here. You had nothing in order. This wasn't a trip that we thought it was. The only thing we was doing was taking a tour of the damn factory. I had to buy the rental. I had to put gas in the rental. I had to drive the whole 2 hours. He's sending you invoices. And this is the whole thing. And this is how it is with my friends, right? Whenever I'm back home in Virginia, I be with my bestie Mimi. Shout out to Mimi. Everywhere she goes, I go and I ride with her, right? She never asks me for gas money. But because I have it, and I know I'm going to be with you for a week, gas ain't free. You know, friendship don't fill up the gas tank. I would say, here, sis, I give her 10, 15, 20, you know, maybe $30 or something, you know, fill your take up, whatever the case may be. And I allow her to tell me, oh, okay, bestie, thank you. Oh, girl, get your life. I ain't asked you for your money. I don't need no money from you. Like, like, if we're friends, that's just the type of things that I think you should do as a friend. This wasn't his trip. This wasn't his idea. The least you could have done was went half. On the rental van, went half, or not even that. If he got the rental van, you put gas in the car. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I hem your dress and you clean up the mess. Tell me where that line came from. Like I could understand his frustrations, and I didn't like to see him cry. KL, who did it? Who did it, KL? Don't cry. Child, come give me a hug and squeeze my butt while you at it. That'll make you feel better. Anyway, getting back to that night. Nico says whatever is going on between, Jay says whatever is going on between Shea and Nico is betwixt the two of them. It ain't got nothing to do with them, but he's not going to allow them to dog each other in front of him. That's why I like you, JC. Jay, you talking about something you don't want to get read. Jay, I'm not going to read you because you want your grown women teas and I like it because that's how I am. I always say that. Just because my friend has a problem with her don't mean the expectation is for me to do the same. If she ain't done nothing to me, she's cool with me. I could still be cool with you and maintain peace with the person that you don't like. And y'all will both have the same set of rules. Don't run down no her to me. Don't run down no him to me. And everybody can be cool. I was with Jay on that. So Akeem comes for the commercial and Jay throws fun shade at his thick ass eyebrows and his beat face. Well, listen, y'all know Akeem about 45 years old. And you know Akeem had a hard life, honey. And I'm on the show, he got cracks and crevices, peaks and valleys all up in that face. And so he got to come with his face beat for the damn guys, okay? Now, I like Akeem. Shout out to Akeem. Akeem always be hitting me up down in my comments. So it's just fun shade, Akeem. And I guess I can go up for the cross-pollination between the franchises. I mean, you do work on G-Status, KL, so it does make sense for you to have Akeem there, I guess. Anywho, Marv and KL call Nico out on his BS. And Jay calls KL a bone carrier. I mean, you know, KL, I really won't go say nothing down to the comments. But you was giving me, you know, Candy Burris, Sheree Whitfield type of you was. But I get it. Because I would do the same thing. I'm not going to constantly invite you someplace where you're constantly talking about my friend. But you don't want to say it to her face. So why not bring everybody around? I can let her know exactly what it was that you told me. I can let her know, I can let you know exactly what she told me about you, which is absolutely nothing. The only time she brings you up is because she done heard that you done brought her name up in some shit. Like, I can rock with that, KL. It is messy. It is messy boots. And it is you carrying back a bone. But I'm all here for it. I am. If he got balls enough to talk all of this crap about this woman in front of y'all and his confessionals, he should be able to face her and say every damn thing he had to say to her face. So I was with it. Some people may call it a tag team situation or whatever. I don't. Not at all. So during the karaoke, KL sings Where I Want to Be. KL, don't you ever in your life butcher my favorite song like that again, okay? I don't know what the hell Maave was singing, but she could keep it. Jay was singing something. I don't know what he sang, but okay, Jay gave me a little yang around the house. I wasn't mad at Jay. Jay was the best sounding one. And Natasha sung Love by Keisha Cole, sounding like a damn cat at the string factory that's about to be on its last leg. Like, not only did she sounded just how she looked it, horrible. A mess. And that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Shout out to everybody that's there. Shea, I got your back, but Shea, do better reading the Q Card's daughter. That's the only thing I ask. Do better reading the Q Card's daughter. Other than that, Shea, I rock with you. I rock with everybody that was pretty much there other than Nico. I just don't like, I do not see it for, or Natasha. I don't see it for Nico or Natasha. Nico always want to run down on Natasha, but the gag is both of y'all bitches are one and the same. Messy ass queens, and I ain't gotta have neither one of y'all. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. If you have not seen it, go on down to, hold on, y'all. Go on down to KL's page. What is it? MOS TV. MOS TV. Yeah, I got the link down into the description box. Definitely click on that. Look at it. It ain't bad, y'all. It's really not. It makes you kiki and cackle. It is really not bad. Go show some support. Tell KL I sent you. He gonna treat you right. So yeah, I'm about to get off here and I'm really about to watch and give y'all P-Valley. I really am. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.
given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business.